Today, we will be testing the trend trigger factor with disconnected signal lines. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for Tradingview. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the trend trigger factor with disconnected signal lines. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 51 different strategies, with 13 of them being profitable. We've also tested a total of 701 indicators, with 281 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. And keep in mind that we test most of these strategies and indicators on the Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market universally. Okay, so today's indicator is the trend trigger factor with disconnected signal lines. And you can see it here on the bottom of the screen. And so I did go in and turn on the bar coloration on this one. It just makes it a tad bit easier to see what exactly it is we're looking for. And so, as you can probably guess, what we're looking for is when the bars turn green, we are going to go long. When the bars turn red, we are going to go short. And so, relatively simple setup here. Not a whole lot to it. Let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get out of it. Okay, so the first signal that we pick up is a long signal right here. You can see that we pick up those green bars, and then you can see that we get a little bit of consolidation and a really nice push to the upside there, which does come up and get us to our take profit. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, so the second signal that we pick up is also a long signal. You can see that we pick that up. We get a little bit of a pullback in the market there, correction, and it then rolls over and takes off to the upside there, rolls under, takes off to the upside there, and it does come up and get us to our take profit. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, so the next signal that we pick up is also a long signal. You can see that we get just one break in the candle coloration there before we pick up another green candle right here. We pretty much run straight into consolidation though, as the market just continues to tread itself sideways for a good while. A little bit of a drop to the downside here, which gets really close to our stop, but doesn't quite hit it. And then it rolls under and pushes up really nicely, getting us to our take profit. Now, we're not going to enter this one here as a valid signal because we would have already been in this one here when we got the signal to enter this one, which this candle right here is the one that we actually end up taking profit on in this particular case. So let's go ahead and continue on. All right, so one more signal, and it is also another long signal. We get that break right here in the candles. We then pick up a green candle right here. Once again, we run into consolidation here, just a sideways ranging market, bouncing up and down within this channel right here. And then it finally gives up and makes a push to the downside. And that one is the first losing trade that we take there, as it does hit our stop. So what I'm going to do here is go ahead and fast forward through the rest of the testing. That way things will get too long, and we'll pick this up when we are at the end of the year. All right, so that's going to put us at the end right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below, as well as a link to our Discord. Once you sign up as a patron, it'll give you access to the Patreon only channel, where we post some really great advanced information about trading strategies, trading indicators, and trading philosophy in general. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you'll get access to the full list of indicators that we have tested. That comes in an Excel version and a PDF version. And you will get that full list of indicators showing exactly which indicators were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates. And you'll get access to an Excel sheet of all the strategies that we have tested that shows exactly which strategies were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates, and links to go back and review those individual strategies. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel, and it doesn't cost hardly anything at all. I highly recommend it. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator here. Get everything in focus. There we go. Let's go ahead and count it out and see what we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So we have 13 trades all together, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 winning trades. And so unfortunately, that is not going to meet the 60% criteria that we were looking for. It got really close, but just barely missed it. It really had issues when there was kind of consolidation and a switch from one trend direction to the next. There were moments where it was still calling uptrends when there were clearly a downtrend. And yeah, so all in all, just a little problematic. Gave it its best, but just wasn't quite able to make it. So this one is going to go on the no list, and we will move on to the next indicator from here.